Good day, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. This is Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. You can find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. You can find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. You can join us on Facebook. Today we want to look at the headline here. Let's zoom in on the headline. Is Surrogate gave birth for Kate, say Russians. Pro-Kremlin newspaper makes series of bizarre claims about new royal baby. Russian women said it was impossible for the Duchess to look so good so soon after the birth. Some say the baby had been born several days earlier and kept secret. Others went as far to say that Kate had worn a fake pregnancy belly. This is a picture of Kate with Princess Charlotte. Okay, and this is what they're referring to, Kate and Charlotte. Okay, now Charlotte is the second one, and since Charlotte, we've had a Louis Arthur Charles has been born. Okay, so are any of Kate's children surrogates? Are any of her children surrogates? Let's throw a 6-card spread. See what we find. I'm going to see some information here. Are any of Kate's 3 children, were any of them born in vitro through, with his William's seed and another woman? Any of them? Well, there's another woman right there. There's another woman. Oh dear. Interesting. And here on the bottom is son, which is conception. Okay, and the arguments for using a surrogate are that Kate had hyperemesis and hyperemesis gravidarum, which is extreme morning sickness. They also accused her of being bulimic and anorexic and not strong enough to have another child. And they also said that maybe the baby had been born several days earlier, and then they said, oh, the baby just been born. So here's conception. What do we have in this spread? Here I noticed we have 2 other women. Okay, the snake and the fox in relationship readings are, the snake and the fox are, the snake is often an adulterous woman. She's laying in the situation. The snake can also be the medical caduceus, and the fox is also another woman. Okay, and so someone like Kate, who is the wife of William, would show as a queen of hearts. She would never, unless she had been divorced, if she was divorced, the cards would describe her often as a snake or a fox, usually. Even if she were the wife, the legitimate wife. Okay, but if she'd been previously divorced. And that's just how the cards describe. So there's 2 other women already. There's 2 other women in the spread. Let's read it. 4-leaf clover, cornerstone, water into wine, fox, snake, and lovers. Okay, so another woman coupled with another woman, water into wine, another woman, even another woman gave birth, and activity, growing the foundation. Okay, so you have to plant seeds to make babies, and so growing the foundation with, it appears that there are 2 other women that may have been used as surrogates. which is pretty surprising. Is Kate not well enough to bear her own children? Was Kate ill? You know, does she have illnesses that sort of prevent her from bearing all of her own children? Like anorexia, bulimia, extreme morning sickness. Okay, there's the illness card. Crossroads. Wow. Holy smokes. That is crazy. That is gray. Okay. Okay, so 2 is illnesses. Okay, so here I asked about does Kate have illnesses that could prevent her? Scapegoat is the illness card. Okay, if I'm asking about illness and someone is ill, that's the illness card. Okay, so multiple illnesses burden her. 12 and 8 is 20. 5 spades, roadblock. Yeah, she has many illnesses. She's blocked by many. She has several illnesses in her inherited illnesses. Okay, just maybe genetically, but definitely, ingrained in her body. Inheritance is a foundation card. Okay, in her foundation, she has several illnesses that would burden her, that might prevent her from bearing her own children. That's crazy. That's crazy. Very interesting. Very interesting. Did she ever wear a fake pregnancy belly? Okay, because this is apparently a big show. Did she ever wear a fake pregnancy belly? Because for all appearances, she had all of these children herself. Okay, but that's not what the cards are saying. Did she? I'm going to do it over here. Lay it over here. Did she ever wear a fake pregnancy belly? Wow. Disaster, earthquake, home. Wow. Holy smoke. These wacky royals. Pregnancy belly. Okay. So did she ever wear a pregnancy belly? Well, we have 2 deceiver cards. We have the devil, who is a deceiver, and we have the player that is a deceiver. The player is deceiving for a specific purpose. The devil is just a little more malicious. Earthquake, we're going to be very disappointed by this result, that yes, she is deceiving us. And so home is family. Okay, so deception in the family, and the end is a disaster. So it appears that she may not have been able to have several of these children. Let's see if we can figure out if it's more than one. Has she had more than one? Because there's 2 women here. Let's ask, did she have any of her own children? Okay, are any of these children naturally birthed by Kate? Okay, did she actually birth any? Because here's something that fell out. City. Did she have any of her children herself? Because there's a lot of weird stuff about the kids. I was asking about Harry and infidelities and this is part of that puzzle that we've been examining. Okay, and if there's a lot of deception, there's a lot of deception here. That that's an alternative explanation for some of those previous deception cards that I saw in other readings. The cards are speaking to us, but it's a possible interpretation. So, are any of these children, did she birth any of these children herself? Is she the actual mother? 3 spades, no. Wow. And the 8 clubs fell out. Any children hers? Okay, so here I asked, are any of these children hers? I've got, did she actually birth any of these children herself naturally? I got the no card, which can mean no. 11 and 9, 23, which adds 6 clubs, which is olive tree, which is family. No to the family. And this strength card is a perfect birthing naturally. The strength to give birth naturally, and the body, this is a great body card. So no, not in her body. She repeatedly, no. Okay, and Mercury, it's for the public image. Mercury and City, it's for the public image. Wow. Crazy, crazy. I have to look at some of my previous reads and wonder if some of those cards about the infidelities are applying to this. That really makes me wonder. Okay. So let's recap. Okay. So number 1 was, did Kate ever use a surrogate? 1 surrogate. Okay, so these 6 cards, did Kate ever use a surrogate for 1 or more of her children? There are 2 ladies here. Okay, so it appears that at least twice she used a surrogate, okay, to the business of creating the foundation, the activity of creating the foundation, pregnancy by another woman, and coupled, and even another woman coupled, and this is conception. Conception with 2 women, and birth, and the seed in the other woman, and working it out to building the foundation through 2 other women, and conception, and yes. So it appears that there's 2 or more surrogates that have been used. Second question, are there any illnesses that could prevent Kate from naturally having a child? This is the illness card. So yeah, Crossroads is always 2 or more, so there's multiple illnesses that burden her that could prevent her from having the children naturally, which the stress of that might explain the infidelities. Number 3, did she ever wear a pregnancy belly? And specifically when I was throwing this, I was thinking I would like to see some deception cards, because wearing a pregnancy belly is just pure deception. Well, I got 2 deception cards. Okay, and this can be disappointment in the home. It's devastating that she's not able to bear her own children, and deception. So it's all a show that she's bearing some of these children, maybe all of them. She may not be able to bear children. 21, 25, 7 hearts, Star Bethlehem. This may be the direction for all 3. And finally, I asked over here, on this line, I asked, are any of the 3 children Okay, we have George, we have Louis, and we have Charlotte. Are any of the three children hers? And I got the no card. No, she doesn't have the strength to do the physical work, or this is 23, 6 clubs, to build the family. She doesn't, something is, no. No. This says that none of the children are hers, and Mercury City says it's just for the public. It's just to show for the public. Incredible. Amazing. Quite surprising. I'm going to believe my cards. That's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination and Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. You can find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. You can find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Etsy/Magi Method. You can join us on Facebook.